What is going on, guys? It's Apollo1, and today we have for you a Penta KEM Strike. You heard that right. 5 KEM Strikes in a single game. We recently just uploaded a quad KEM Strike, which was 4, and now we have for you 5. Definitely an impressive gameplay. Very, very good gameplay. Something that's not easy to get. To get 5 KEM Strikes in a single game, you know, even with a full team, that's something difficult to do. It's not, you know, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not a common thing. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this gameplay. He's playing some Strike Zone, and my god, is this trap at a deadly. It's just insane. Honestly, it's almost broken because I feel bad for the enemy. They're spawning in that back left corner on the A flag, and they really can't do anything. When you have a guy head glitching and just running through the spawns, demolishing them, you can't really do anything no matter really how good you are. You're going to die, especially if you finally do get out. There's other guys there to kill you. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this gameplay. It is fast-paced, especially for a Penta KEM Strike. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. And the player behind this gameplay is actually a brand new member to the Carnage clan team. So we're going to be introducing him, and I want you guys to show him lots of support and lots of love. And his name is Carnage Nader. So guys, this guy is a monster. He's a very good player. He has lots of gameplays that you're going to be seeing from him in Call of Duty Ghosts and Black Ops 2 as of now. Maybe he'll get some stuff in other Call of Duties, but we can't wait to show you what this guy is capable of. Like I said, both in Call of Duty Ghosts and also some gameplay in Black Ops 2. There's going to be some sweet, unique gameplays from him you know, on Black Ops 2 that you're going to be seeing here shortly. So look forward to those videos. And guys, please go over to his channel and check him out. He's a very, very good commentator as well. He has good topics I guarantee you guys will enjoy. So please go over and show him the Carnage love that you guys show us here every day, especially when a new guy joins Carnage. You want to, well, we really want to show him that, you know, he's welcome, and you guys usually do a great job at that, so it would mean a lot to myself and, of course, him. So, yeah, today I'm going to be talking, I have a little bit of a topic that I'm excited to do, I guess. It's an interesting topic, and I basically found an article on answers.com, and it's titled 10 Reasons Why Call of Duty Sucks. So this is kind of a perspective from, I'm not exactly sure who wrote this or who made this little, kind of like a PowerPoint. I'm not sure who made it, but it's a perspective from someone that's, you know, not necessarily a pub stomper. I think it's more of a professional person that might not even play Call of Duty that much. So I thought it was interesting, and I'm going to kind of go through the top 10 reasons why, you know, what they listed here and give my say and things like that and kind of review it. So let's start off with the first one. They said the first reason is watered down single player campaign, and this is what they said. They said, with a single player campaign that can be completed within hours, Call of Duty is designed strictly for long-term multiplayer gaming, and when each new multiplayer is loaded with microtransactions, it even removes some of the fun of that part of the game. So that was kind of interesting. I agree with that. You know, something I found out recently, and looking at the statistics is kind of clear and obvious, I just never realized it, is, well, actually, let's just speak with Call of Duty Ghosts. We're not going to talk about the other ones. For Call of Duty Ghosts, there was 17 million copies sold, at least the last time I checked. And we have currently probably, I'd say, max at the peaks when the most amount of people are on each console, next gen and current gen. I'd say there's about 350,000 at the most, and that's literally nothing. On release day, we saw like 480, 500,000 people on Xbox 360, and on PlayStation 3 there was probably about the same amount. So on release day between both consoles, there might have been about 1 million, and that's taking into consideration, or that's, you know, not, well, I should say comparing to the overall amount that was sold. You know, at that time there was probably like 8, 9, 10 million maybe even more. And, you know, if you think about that, that's only, you know, a very small percentage of people that are playing multiplayer compared to the amount of people that actually have the game. So looking at that, you can say that most people do buy Call of Duty to play the campaign, and that is it. Never to even touch multiplayer, at least at on a consistent basis. Maybe they'll sign in once every 3 weeks, but a lot of those, even there's a big percentage of people that never even make a profile or never even sign into multiplayer. And, you know, thinking about that, that's kind of interesting, because what they're saying is it's it's not doing good because the single player, it's kind of getting boring. The storylines kind of suck. Well, not always, you know, the different opinions, but it's kind of very straightforward. It's not like the other campaign-based games. You know, people really don't, you know what I mean? Compared to other main games that are single player, you don't see too many that are, well, it's not as good as other ones. So I thought that was kind of interesting, because not many people really play it for multiplayer, which I found crazy. I wish more people did play it for multiplayer. But anyways, moving on to the second one. Repetitive gameplay, we all can, you know, kind of figure that out. It says, hopefully they change it in Advanced Warfare. Installments were pretty straightforward and repetitive, save for the occasional airstrike or dog attack. I kind of disagree with it. I honestly think that Call of Duty, we're not really looking for innovation, because I'll get to that in a second. But the next one, the set piece design, the set price, it says piece, but basically, you know, we kind of get the same thing. There's limitations, especially in single player. There's, you know, it's kind of like a little marker and it tells you where to go. It's very linear. There's no really, you know, you're very limited on what you can do. You're told what to do, that you can't go outside of a certain area. And I agree with that. I think that definitely makes campaign worse than it could be, and it limits the series. So moving on to the next one, let's see here. Yeah, it's kind of like wasted potential, he says. And the next one is the lack of innovation. Now, this is the big one that I disagree with. I don't think this is true. And it says the lack of innovation. And it says, with the exception of a few aesthetic changes here and there, the features of each game have remained largely unchanged from their previous incarnations. Now, I completely disagree with that. As much as we say we want innovation, I don't think we actually want innovation, and I hope that doesn't affect Advanced Warfare, because, you know, the games were doing so well until Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, there's different reasons why it was doing bad, but Call of Duty Ghosts was a very innovative game, especially with the perk system. We got all these perks. You know, we got the slide, we got the lean feature, we got, there's definitely a whole bunch of things that I'm missing. The way different things work, like your score streaks and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of newly developed. And then again, it's not doing very well, and we all say how much we hate the game. So honestly, I think that the more simplistic games do better than the more advanced games. Especially, you know, you might think, oh no, it's not really that advanced, but for the little kids or for the casual gamers, it's not what they want. It's too advanced. You know, they see it as a overly competitive game, and it's not for their type anymore. Rather than what we saw in Modern Warfare 3, a very user-friendly game. Now, this is a pretty user-friendly game, but it's still more advanced than what we saw in Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1. That's just my opinion on that. The next one is there's no plot in single player except for the Black Ops series. Now, that could be very, you know, opinionated, so I'm not going to get into that. It said women are mostly background characters. I don't understand what he was talking about there. I don't see really how that affects anything, or even if that's true. Then they did talk about how Call of Duty really does rely on its explosions, and how that they use that to make the game exciting, and there's really nothing else to it. I could kind of agree on that. They do, you know, explosions are always good, but they do over-exaggerate on that, and sometimes they'll lack storyline or other things. Now, the next one, it says the levels are designed with only visuals in mind, and he goes in to say that despite the eye-catching graphics, each level is so straightforward that players are essentially walking down a corridor. I completely agree with that. It's very, like I was saying earlier, very linear, nothing to it really. And, you know, the other ones are just kind of, they're not multiplayer, they're single player based, so I'm not going to really get into those. It's kind of not what I'm looking for. I'm looking at the multiplayer aspects. But anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this gameplay by KARNAGE. Make sure to go check him out. Let me know what you guys think about what you think Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is going to bring, and if it's going to be successful or if it's not. I'm really curious. I'm really excited for the game, and I just hope it goes over well. Once again, make sure to go check out KARNAGE's channel in the description below. And if you did enjoy this gameplay, hit that like button, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day.